Shalom, everyone. It's your girl Sophia Spiritual Light, and we are here for our weekly cosmic weather forecast as well as reading. This is our modern day Urim and Thummim, and this is something that I'm doing on a good cosmic weather day at a good cosmic weather time. So, um, that's why it's kind of random, and I didn't announce it and I didn't talk about it because I wasn't sure I was going to do it. And then it was clear that it needed to be done. It was clear that this was the time to get it done, based on the weather. So the cosmic weather. So we're just gonna go through this really quickly. I'll just explain it from week to week as we go along because I don't really know how to explain it fully. This is just some information that clearly the Holy Spirit wanted me to have, and therefore I feel like I need to share it. And then, of course, we're always going to pair it with a reading so that we can have interpretation in things and areas and whatnot. So, okay, so let's look at on the screen. You have the chart, which will, until I get access to community posting, you'll be able to see this on my Instagram, which is Sophia Spiritualite, same as my YouTube channel. And I'll post it so that you can take a picture of it. And what I did was, and I forgot to do the days of the week in the Hebrew too, so I'll go back and add that for next week. But what I did was, you have blocks, 6 hour blocks, and what it is based on the planetary alignment during those 6 hours. It's basically projected whether it's a good time to do something or a bad time to do something, or neither good nor bad. And in the original charts that I was looking at, it's more complicated with the colors, but I wanted to make it simple so that people could just take a screenshot, look at it on their phone, and say, okay, maybe I should wait until whatever time to do this because of the way the cosmic weather is looking at this time. So, for example, yesterday was Sunday, the 10th, July 10th. The outlook from midnight to 6 a.m. was neutral. And then the outlook from 6 p.m. Reina to Salam was also neutral. So if you try to do stuff in the middle of the day, it probably was a problem. And this is just one day. I'd never seen this before last night. I did have problems getting stuff done during the day yesterday. I was trying to we have these bikes, and I was trying to ride up to the Walmart to see like how they worked and all of that. And I couldn't even make it to Walmart because it was too hot, it was too this, it was too much. So I just turned around and came back. I didn't make it to Walmart. I needed paper clips. I didn't make it to get my paper clips. And not that that really is like a huge thing, but it's just annoying because I left out the house. I thought I was going to make it up there, and it didn't happen. So even though between Thamur and Reina, it wasn't too bad. I did make it out the house. I did make it up the street. I almost made it there, but I didn't quite finish the job. So that's how I'm going to interpret not too bad and very bad. Well, the time between Natalan and Reina yesterday, I couldn't do anything. I ended up having to take a nap because I was just so worn out, and I had started working on some of the forecast for different people, their packages, and I was just like, I can't do this right now. I have to wait. And then basically around 6 o'clock, I was able to pick it back up. Yeah, because I was working on it when Brother Levi went live. So for me, I definitely see that this is accurate. So for today, between midnight and 6 a.m., Salam to Tamur, it was not too bad, and I feel like that's pretty accurate because, and since it was neutral all the way up until Tamur, um, and I usually shoot my show at 1 a.m., something like that. I can't remember the exact time, but actually got it done before the end of Tamor, which was unusual, but I guess that's because it was going in. I could tell it was going into a time that was going to be a little bit tough. And that's true because I was in bed by like 2 in the morning, which is like never. So, um, so between Tamor and Natalan, it's neutral, and right now it is 11 o'clock, and so I would say that's pretty neutral, neither good nor bad. And then so from noon today until Natalan noon tomorrow, it's going to be a good time to get stuff done. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of this, try and get as many things done as I can between now and Natalan tomorrow, because between noon and Natalan and Reina tomorrow it's going to be not too bad, so I'm going to try and not do too much. And then between Reina and Salam it's going to be neutral. Then Wednesday is pretty much not going to be a good day to do too much, and I'm a Cocovite, so that's going to be a little tough for me because Wednesdays are normally my good days. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can done between Salam and Tamor, and then between Natalan to Reina, just to try not to avoid that Tamor to Natalan, and then that Reina to Salam. I'm just going to plan on probably praying. I was already thinking about fasting on Wednesday, so I think that's going to be a good day for me to fast, sun up to sundown, because as you can see, 6 a.m. Tamor to Reina is going to be not too bad. So I'm just going to try and bring in some more positive energy by doing a spiritual fast at that time. So on Thursday, from Salam to Reina on Thursday, it's going to be a good time to knock out a lot of stuff. Um, that that is probably the best day of the week, to be honest, because even between Reina and Salam on Thursday, it's neutral, it's not bad. So definitely on Thursday you want to plan as many things that you need to get done for the week at that time. The things I was going to do on Kokov, I'm going to do on Thursday. That's just my plan right now, because I can see that really Friday is good too, from Salam to Reina. So I have a good chunk of time on Friday I can get some things done. But listen, y'all, Friday night, just chill. You dig? Reina to Salam, I would chill. If you have anything that you must absolutely get done on Saturday, I would do that between Salam and Thamor. The rest of Saturday is going to be a very it doesn't look like it's going to be very good. So what you want to do is try and chill as much as possible. Probably another good day to fast, and to try to appease, or connect, or just don't. When it says very bad, it's bad time to make decisions. It's a bad time to go places you're unfamiliar with, do things you're unfamiliar with, be around people you're unfamiliar with. It's just going to be the alignment of the planets is not going to be in your favor. So if you know that it's not going to be in your favor, you want to take a chill on that day if possible. So and definitely that's days when, like we've been talking about the last few days, in the very bad and the not too bad, the red zones, those are days when you should work on yourself, go inside, do some of that heavy spiritual work, because the planets are going to be out of alignment. So that means you need to make sure your internal planets are alignment. So that'll be a good time to see where there might be problems with yourself on the inside, what other things you need to be paying attention to, and some other things you can do. So I'm going to try and keep this short. So again, this forecast chart is going to be on until I get community access. It's going to be on my Instagram, which is Sophia Spiritualite, and I might start an email list. If anybody is interested, you can shoot me an email and I will just send it to you until I come up with whatever it is going to do. So we're going to do a 5-card reading. This is our regular Rider-Waite deck, and I know you all have not seen this deck because I have not used a regular Rider-Waite. And so to appeal to a more diverse audience for these videos, I'm going to use Rider-Waite. What that means though is that we're going to have cards in reverse, we're going to have cards the right way. It's going to be a lot more going on and a lot more to interpret. And I always use a book when I interpret. Oh, here's my book. I don't have these for sale, shockingly, because I never thought I was going to use this particular deck, but this is the book that I use for Rider Waite interpretations. It's a really good book. Um, just don't let the name scare you, whatever, the cover. So, first and foremost, all praises and all glory to the Most High. We thank you for another day to labor in the vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for a few moments so that we can get a good understanding of what we have to look forward to this week and how to make the most of whatever opportunity days there are. And also so that it will help us to do your will uh, more thoroughly in our lives. To the Holy Mother, we thank her for being with us. We thank her for walking with us. And we thank her for guiding us along the way. To the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 42 letter name of the Most High, to the 72 letter name of the Most High, to the 144 letter name of the Most High, to the whole entire administration of angels. We invite you in for just a few moments to give us some messages that will help us make the most of this week. We know we are quite difficult clients and we appreciate all the work that you guys do. We think you guys are doing a great job and we truly, truly appreciate it. All right, so no cards came out, and going to do this in our normal style. All right, so we've got the Knight of Batons in reverse. Let me see. Knight of Batons. And if you're familiar with Rider Waite, you'll be able to follow right along with this. Oh, then we've got the Moon in reverse. All right. Then we've got the Devil. The Devil made me do it. All right. We've got a lot of major arcana cards. Then we have the Hermit in reverse. All right, one more. Then we have got the Fool, of course. And we know this is our zero card. The Fool. All right, so I'm going to let you guys see this. I've got another scene. There we go. Now you can see the whole lineup. And we do have a lot of cards in reverse. That's a lot of stuff that's out of order, but that would make sense because we don't have a lot of great days this week. Really, like I said, today and Thursday is going to be really the best. So let's look at the first card, which is the Knight of Batons. Oh, Knight of Wands. All right, the Knight of Wands. So this card, and it's in reverse, and it's in our, I would call the first one like the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So the beginning of the week. This is the card of new adventures and eagerness to embrace all that life has to offer. There may be a journey and a change of residence involved in the fulfillment of this initiative, advancing fearlessly into the unknown. This could relate to moving to a new city to look for work, resume, and recommendations in hand. It could also refer to striking out on a new career or artistic venture, but things have been thought out prior to making the move, thus supporting the self-assurance with practical insight. And because this is in reverse, this means that, or upside down is reverse, you guys. So this means that discord, activity interrupted, plans changed, achievements belittled by those who are envious. So I would say that between Sunday and Monday, there's going to be like a brief blip in your plans, and it may have played out early on Sunday. Like I just said, I was planning on riding down to the Walmart on the bike and I couldn't quite make it. So that's the kind of thing that I mean, it could be something more serious for other people, but that was really frustrating for me because I really wanted to make it down there on this bike. So that's an interruption of plans. Plans change, and then of course achievements belittled by those who are envious. I think we frequently see that, but especially when we did our last night our wondrous works report. And people will look at that and they'll say, "Oh, that's not really wondrous works and this and that." And I don't think that people understand that. What do you think the Bible is? It's just like Levi said. It's like a new Bible. It's the stories of the magnificent works of the Most High. And if you look at the Bible and see it as stories of the Most High's magnificent works, then you will understand what we're doing. But if you don't, then you will just belittle it. So let's move on to the next card, which is the Moon. The Moon. The Moon is 18. All right, so this is number 18. All right, this card usually shows a dog and a wolf both baying at the full moon, thus showing that the common link between domesticated and wild lies in the power of instinct. Let me see. Let's see. In many depictions, there are twin pillars emphasizing the distillation of the intuitive into reality, but in mysticism, there's also the warning to look beneath the surface to understand the hidden meanings of subconscious images in order to effectively translate into meaningful manifestation. Psychic awareness, dreams, visions are alluded to in this card, with the passing between the polarities, so one may walk between the worlds yet remaining grounded. This would also be called the Tree of Life. They call it astral travel. It's the Tree of Life. So in reverse, this card means illusion, unmanifested dreams, moody, facades, deception, vision obscured, limited imagination, suspicion, and practical ideas, and socially inhibited. So I would say that as you're going through into your Monday, Tuesday, which Monday kind of is not the greatest late at night, but Tuesday should be much better. So you can posture this by saying, you can put this back into the right position by listening to your instincts, following your intuition, manifesting the subconscious, seeing the hidden truths, introspection. Okay, so definitely focusing on what's going on the inside, which I've been talking about, which came up in our readings. When you look at our readings tonight, it came up again. This is Monday again, like I said, July 11th. So yeah, this is just another card. So when I look at cards in reverse, I look at it like this. You can put the card back upright if you do what the upright meaning means, meaning it's just something that you want to look out for. So I read the reverse first, but you can always turn it back around by, especially this card, literally it says heed instincts, follow intuition, and manifest the subconscious. So if you listen to your instincts, follow your intuition, you will manifest the subconscious. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck in this illusion, unmanifested dreams, moody. Just like today, I just found out about this particular thing last night, and I was like, okay, so I need to get this information to the people. I was kind of like, man, I need to wait a week, but I looked at the calendar and I was like, well, if I don't do it today, next week's not looking great either. So I really need to do it today just to make sure that we have the best possible outcome for this week. So I had to just, put on my big girl pants, come up with this thing real quick and get it to your people in the best way that I could. So, okay, let me go on because we're getting into this. So next card is the Devil, which is 15. Yeah. All right. And this card is in the upright position, of course. This card evokes the wild freedom of nature, complete with the tangle of vine and weeds along life's path, yet with an exhilaration of being intrinsic part of it all. The option is to allow matters to flow according to their natural course, to trim away the impediments, or to be unconcerned with the results of one's actions. This card is thus open-ended, leaving the decision up to the querent as to the direction of choice. And we see that on Wednesday because half of the day is neutral, half the day is not too bad or bad. So really, it's going to be a self-directed day. When you have self-directed days, you should work on yourself. That would be my recommendation. So this card means natural course, decisions, powerful forces, attraction, freedom, sense of humor, following inclinations, potential unleash, conquer obstacles. So, and if you get into the reverse of this card, you will have your energy restricted, discontented, inhibited, timid, and self-limiting. So you could look at Wednesday and you could say, man, I'm not going to do anything on Wednesday. I'm just going to avoid everything. But that would be a reverse of this card. To take advantage of this card, you want to work on yourself, do some inner work. Like I said, I'm going to fast on Wednesday. I'm definitely going to hunker down in some of these books and get some more research done and try to enhance what I'm working on for myself and for the Most High. So I'm going to make the most of the day. I know that it's not really going to be a great day, but I'm going to find a way to make the most of it. That's just my assessment. So let's look at the next card, which is the Hermit, which is that 9? It's in reverse. Yes, it's 9. So this card symbolizes the wisdom that comes from time and experience, the school of life. The elder acts as a sage, shaman, wise one, teaching you to appreciate the lessons only through their experience. The sage continues to light the way for others through example, while acknowledging that individual learns on personal terms in the passage of time. The trek itself is the way to wisdom. Adaptation to the new is also indicated by this card, showing growth, evolution of thought, and understanding. So this card in reverse means shallow knowledge, imprudence, being misled, change needed. So that, okay, but if it's upright, it says seeking personal enlightenment, patience is required, guiding others by example, wisdom, forging a new path, old ways yield to new ways, prudence, progress, personal growth, introspection, contemplation, evaluation. So if on Wednesday you do the personal work, this is clear. I mean, on Wednesday, if you do the personal work, you do the work on yourself, you make the sacrifice, and you just hunker down to some books and all that, or whatever you need to do to work on yourself. If it's not books, it's YouTube videos. If it's not YouTube videos, it's articles, whatever it is. If you hunker down or meditation, whatever it is, if you hunker down and work on yourself on Wednesday, on Thursday, you'll be able to reap the benefits from that. But if you give up on Wednesday, because on this cosmic weather chart it says it's neutral, it's not too bad, it's bad, then on Thursday, instead of having a good day, you're actually going to end up being misled, and you're going to be like, oh, I need to make a change. Oh, things could be better. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? You're not going to be able to make the most of your Thursday. I mean, if you are a Thursday person, then yeah, you will always be able to make the most of it. But the fact of the matter is, I would be trying to do the work on myself that's necessary on Wednesday, so that on Thursday I can be in upright position. I can have the patience already. I can be ready to set the example. I will have the wisdom and the Shekinah with me, all of that. So it's very important on Wednesday to set your pace for your Thursday, being that it's a really good day that you've done the work, so that you can have access to that good day. So all right, let's look at the Fool. Of course, that's our 0 card. I think it's 0 in here. Actually, it's the first and the last, but that's neither here nor there. So this card demonstrates the raw energy of nature, the joy of life, and the awakening of the spirit to a new adventure, usually depicted as carefree and innocent, open heart, living in the moment, free of concerns. The Fool is an image. Let me see. The free-spirited enthusiasm may border on reckless, so there's underlying warnings against carrying this excitement to extremes, for there's always consequences to actions. If indicated as a departure from routine, it may well be a small vacation or as a large change of lifestyle. Okay, so we have this card in the upright position, which means awakening, fearless, courage, joy of life, enthusiasm, a new beginning, hidden potential being revealed, creativity, fertility, open-mindedness, innovation, fresh ideas, playfulness, recreation, originality, and primal energy. But if in reverse, it would be indecisive, fearful, naive, inconsiderate, unfocused, energy, reckless, entering a period of inactivity, tending a started project through completion. So we have this card in an upright position, which indicates to me that if on Thursday, going into Friday, if on Wednesday we have made the most of our Wednesday by doing the work on ourselves during our neutral or whatever bad times, um that means going into Thursday we'll have the momentum to get through Saturday, even though it says bad, very bad, awful. We'll have the momentum to get through Saturday with minimal impact. And what does that mean? It means that we will be able to be fearless, have courage, have joy, enthusiasm. We won't be dragged down by the cosmic energy that's coming in on Saturday if we are able to carry over that cosmic energy from Thursday into Friday. And that is going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take a lot of focus. You're going to have to really, really put in the work on Wednesday. Wednesday is a mind day anyway, so you're going to have to really put in the work on Wednesday. Seriously put it in so that when you get to Saturday, this cosmic weather won't affect you as much, because it's pretty bad. You know, cosmic alignment is not going to be good, but you will be able to have joy. You'll be fearless. You'll feel the awakening. It says hidden potential about to be revealed. You could have that hidden potential revealed to you on Saturday if you put the work in on Wednesday. Start and get that momentum going. Of course, you really need to start with today. We couldn't start with yesterday because I didn't give you the information yesterday, but really you need to start with today. And making the most of today that you possibly can, and tomorrow that you possibly can, all the way up to Natalan. And then that way, once Natalan comes on Tuesday, all the way through Salam on Wednesday, you'll have, that time that you're going to devote to working on yourself and building yourself up. So yeah, I definitely I probably will fast on Thursday too, but Wednesday's fast will be a fast for like a meditation fast, and then Thursday will be like a celebration fast, like to give glory and honor to the Most High, to thank Him for allowing me to make it through Wednesday, and to, even though I know it's going to be good, it's giving honor and glory to the Most High in the good times and the bad times. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I know Wednesday we normally do meditation anyway, so I just think that I just know I'm going to probably fast on Wednesday, just because I'm a cocovite, so I don't want this to affect me too bad. But I know that I got to get the momentum going so that once we get to the weekend, I won't be so distraught come Saturday. And I don't know what this is. I mean, this is just what the angels are saying. I can't tell you what any of this means. I don't know. So, all right, just let you guys have one final look at what's going on here. You could see the cards. I will post them in the which ones we got, and I'll keep a record so we can monitor how accurate this is. Of course, to me, I'm a data person, so I want to see how accurate this stuff is. I want to make sure that as I'm getting this information, I'm able to implement it in a way that makes sense. And God is a right God, so it should be true. It should be able to stand the test of time. It should be able to match up. And but we have to always keep in mind that our choices are going to make the difference. So we don't have to get stuck. Like, we got a lot of cards in reverse. We don't have to get stuck in reverse. The reverse is a warning. It's warning us to make sure that we don't get caught in the traps. And it doesn't have to get us caught. I think it's interesting that the two cards that are upright are the Devil and the Fool, which we got in our reading tonight. You'll see. Yes, we got this in our reading tonight. So this definitely correlates with that. Very much so. So tune in for the reading at 9 o'clock. That Sasor. So yeah, that's interesting. This showed up for the week, and then we got this in our reading. So that is to say, I think we got the moon too sometime. I'm not, if I move these things, the whole thing's gonna fall, so I'm not gonna look at it. But so these are messages that correlate with the messages that we're getting. So we're just gonna try this out, see how it goes. Of course, these, I don't have any regular rider weight cards on the website yet, but if anybody's interested, please let me know, and I'll get some. I'll pick out a nice deck and put them up there. I've had, this was my very first deck, so I've had these cards for a very long time, and they're accurate, man. They work. They work. I see. I keep them in a wooden box. This is the only deck I keep in a wooden box. My Rodamundi deck I keep out because it likes the energy, and my Tarot of Light deck, when I get a velvet bag, I'm gonna put it in there because that needs to be closed in. That's a very private kind of deck. So this deck I keep in the wooden box, which my friend who taught me how to do cards actually got for me. So anyway, I'm going to send her this video because she's going to be shocked now that I think about it. She's going to be like, what in the world? Okay, so, of course, first and foremost, all praise and all glory go to the Most High. Thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for just a few minutes and get some messages that will help us prepare our emotions for this week. We acknowledge the Holy Spirit and thank her for always being with us. And to the angels, thank you guys for being here. We think you guys are doing a great job. We appreciate all your hard work. And we know that we are not easy clients, but we do recognize that you do a lot for us, and we're really appreciative. So, everybody, see you next week for this particular reading. This is our modern day Urim and Thummim, and we're going to see how this works out. Peace, everyone. The spirits are invited to go in peace. My beloved viewers are invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. And we'll see you for this particular reading next week.